Now, most people would say that their parents have affected them the most in lifestyle, but I think my high school football coach has played a big role in my life on and off the field as a student athlete. First, he gives me pregame speeches to make sure that I am on top of my game. I'm focused. I've looked over every play, every scheme that I need to know before the game has started. And he makes sure that not only that we're locked in, but that we're flying to the ball, has to the ball. He gives us advice. He shows us a documentary sometimes. Like, he just does everything he can to make sure that we're locked in before every game, that we're not just going through the motions, because every game is, like he said, play every game like it's your last. And I take that into consideration, because once you're done, not everybody gets a chance to play football again on the next level. So I wanted to make sure that I do everything I can, take all the teaching and coaching in, and make sure that I am the best person on the field that I could be, and a leader. Secondly, my coach critiques my game before the game, after the game, during halftime, even in film, just to make sure that the little things that I'm doing wrong can get improved. Make sure that my game keeps improving instead of going down, not maintaining. He doesn't want me to be, he always tells me not to be average, be great. And I have to always play with that chip on my shoulder that I want to be the greatest DB to ever step foot in this high school, step foot on the field in general. My high school football coach makes sure that we are 100% confident in ourselves and that we're not just going out there acting scared. He wants us to be 100% every play. Has to the ball, everybody has energy, and we have to conserve that energy throughout all 4 quarters, unless the results will not be in our favor. Lastly, my coach plays a big role in my life because he's making sure that our grades are up to date. Because you can't play, obviously, if you're failing more than 2 or 3 classes, especially with F's and D's. So he makes sure he's on top of that, and every week he gives us a sheet to make sure that we give to our teachers and show that so they could put a final grade on it. And he wants that sheet back every Friday. Even though Friday's our game days, he still wants that sheet, because that will let him know for the following week if you're able to play or not. So that's another thing that keeps me and my teammates going on. We make sure our GPAs are staying on top, and that we consider and represent student athletes around the school, not just on the school, but off the school too. He wants us to keep our heads up and make sure that we're being leaders outside, showing other people an example of what a student athlete is supposed to be. In conclusion, I would say my coach has played a bigger role, because you need someone in your life like him. And most people don't get the opportunity, and I feel like I'm blessed, honored, and grateful that I can have a coach that can tell me the things that I need to know to be a successful man in this world. And you can't find that nowhere, honestly. And I'm just grateful that I was put in an environment where my coach can reach out to me. I can reach out to him anytime I need him, and he tells me not to hesitate to reach out to him if I ever need anything, because he always would be there. He will always put effort, as much as I put an effort to this football. Thank you, CJ.